Ooh. Need to fix this. So hey everybody, it's about time for me to tell you the truth and give you an update on what this garden's looking like nowadays. My last video, I told you that I was accepted to the LSUAg Ctr's Master Gardener program, and I'm so excited about that. I had 3 meltdowns the first week. That's the truth. It's a lot. It's really hard, and I haven't done this kind of mental stuff for a long time. It's a lot of stuff. Botany, soil science, composting, plant pathology, plant diseases, pesticides, entomology, bugs. I didn't know that either. It's okay. It's been extremely challenging, and I just decided I was going to give it my best. So I'm doing pretty well. I think I have a B+ average, so I'm good with that. Anyway, today we had lab. It was entomology lab and pesticides, and we talked about bug parts and identifying bugs and everything. And so I'm sitting here with my little my little tweezers and my little magnifying glass, looking at bugs on the plants to see what they are, so I'll know how to treat them properly. It has been really eye-opening. It's a lot, but it's been really eye-opening, and the reason I'm doing all this is so that I can grow the best food I can for us, and hopefully to spread the gardening bug to my grandson and other little children so that they can enjoy gardening and pass it on. Maybe that's my legacy. We'll see. Anyhow, let's go see what's going on in the garden. So you can see what I'm dealing with right now. It's 100+ degrees. The plants are not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. So I just have to work around it, just like any other thing. You have to work around it and do what's best at the time. I have some shade sails installed around to give some kind of relief, and I think it really is helping for some of the plants, especially the tomatoes, because they can only take so much heat. So let's go see. Speaking of tomatoes, this is what I was looking at when I was talking to you. This is all Creoles. This is my little Creole, and I know that a lot of you who watch my little channel here know who Dan Gill is, and he explained why they're called Creole tomatoes. It's because they're grown down here, so we can call them that. They are absolutely fabulous. I've had a couple. So I have 2 Creole tomato plants. I have this one, which is just regular Creole, and then this one, which was sold as LSU Creole tomato. It's huge and it's full. We have a lot of tomatoes coming on here, so we'll see what that turns out to be. But the Creoles that I've picked thus far have been absolutely wonderful. 2 of them split a little bit because I think I watered them too much before they were picked, which you're not supposed to do. But anyway, so they were delicious anyhow, split and all. This is the Roma. It's doing well still, producing some fruit. I have so many of them in the freezer right now to make something great with. And okay, let's see. Let's start at the front here. My pretty little zinnias and coneflowers. I can't wait till they have smell vision, so you can smell this wonderful honey smell of these coneflowers. The white eggplant is doing great. Here's one. We've eaten a few. I know there's another one back in there someplace that we missed. Yep, there it is. Hi, little white eggplant. These are so great. Very delicious. Sun's getting through now because the beans are not looking too well. Guess what I did? Confession time. I put the wrong kind of pesticide on the beans without reading the label. This is something that I just learned in school, in class, about reading labels and how important it is to read labels. I thought because I was spraying it for worms on the Brussels sprouts and collard greens that I could spray it on the beans too to kill the worms on the beans. Beans are not happy about it. So I've lost some. I lost that whole section of beans, but you know what? I'm gonna plow it into the soil to add nitrogen. Here's a lesson for you. Grow beans, add nitrogen to your soil. I'm gonna pull that off there and put it in the garden and till it in. The Brussels sprouts are coming up. We're gonna take what we can, which is left of them, and you know, harvest that and eat them. We've eaten Brussels sprouts off these a few times and they've been absolutely wonderful. I will grow them again in the future. However, it's 100 degrees. They are not happy. They want to produce new stuff, but it's just too hot for them. And as you can see, the worms have taken a toll. The worms and the stink bugs. I think it's a type of stink bug. I'm trying to identify that in class, but I mean, look at all the new growth there. Isn't that pretty? I hate to pull up a plant when there's new growth like that. To me, that's like potential. It just hurts me. It hurts my heart. But anyway, one of my instructors in class said, "Why are you growing Brussels sprouts right now? That's a winter vegetable." I said, "Yeah, I know." But I bought them apparently at the end of the season when the big box store was trying to get rid of stuff. And I was one of the suckers who bought it and planted it because I really wanted Brussels sprouts. So mission accomplished. I know how they grow. I know what they look like when they grow. I know what kind of pests attack them, and I know that they are delicious. So I will try it again, but maybe earlier. So this is what the beans look like now because my my lovely brain didn't know about reading labels properly. I did know that. I just didn't do it. Let's be honest here. So yeah, I think I damaged the beans. Plus it's 100 degrees and nothing wants to produce in 100 degree weather, so we'll see. But anyway, oh yeah, collards. Collards are still kicking. Do you believe that? Uh-oh. This guy's looking kind of wilty right there. I think he needs water. Plus worms are getting on those. Look at that. I've been picking off worms like a crazy person. I'm not going to show you the jar full of worms and alcohol because that's kind of gross, but it's time to spray these, so I'm waiting for the sun to go down so I can spray. We have really enjoyed these collard greens as well. We've harvested them numerous times, but now it's 100 degrees, y'all, and I mean, I don't even want to be out here in the garden. It's terrible to say that, but it's just so damn hot. Scraping some chicken poo into the compost. Woo! And this guy here is still producing some beans, but there's worms on it, you know, like this. I'm sure there's one in here. Oh, that's a spider. Okay, bye. But all these little curled up edges on the leaves, worms under those. And I don't know how bad this is, but I just walk along and I squish them when I find them, like this one. Let's see what's in there. Nothing. Frass. Frass. That's something I learned in class. F-R-A-S-S, like grass, but with an F. It's a fancy word for worm poop. How about that? Taught you something today you didn't expect to learn. And I'm going to even show you what it looks like. It is black and granular, like somebody spilled coffee grounds on your stuff. See that right there? Frass. Gross. It just makes me so angry. It's very rewarding for me to pick out these little worms and stick them in alcohol, because this is just terrible what they did to these poor Brussels sprouts. So I am going to put them out of their misery, harvest what we can, and compost the rest. And that was my instruction from my teacher, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, this was my stupid error from not reading the label and spraying. What was it that I sprayed? Shoot. Oh, I think it was a triple. I think it was insecticide, miticide, fungicide. But anyway, I've learned a lot in this last week. through class, and I'll be making different decisions from here on out going forward. So I will be sharing my successes and my failures with you, because that's what you do. That's how you learn. So don't claim to be perfect, never did. But I do claim to be a student, which I am. So thank you so much for being here and watching this little video. Sorry about my lovely sweaty appearance. And I'll see you next time. Bye.